The old police station on Rawlinson Street, 1880. Nice herringbone brickwork patterns on the panels. Just off Ramsden Street, there's this particularly narrow little back street. And on the junction of School Street and Lumley Street is this fine old structure. Barrow Hospital, supported by voluntary contributions. And that presumably was the first hospital before being replaced with the North Lonsdale Hospital at a later date, which has since been demolished and replaced with the nursing home. But I myself recall North Lonsdale Hospital being here, and indeed visited it once for an outpatient something or other, can't remember now. But that old hospital is just marvellous, isn't it? Just brilliant. And this is the Piece de Resistance. This is the old Barrow Station. The original Barrow Station. And until they built the new station, what we now know as like Barrow Central Station, in I think it was about 1882 or 1888, I'll just have to check. This was the only station. Yes. (1882) it was. I've just checked. There's some quite nice elaborate architectural details on this structure. Look at these marble columns. I mean, they're just exquisite, aren't they? And the finials and the capping pieces finishing it off. You know, it's a bit of an architectural treasure, really, this structure. And like I say, once formerly the original station, you know, just deserves a bit of respect, in my opinion. You know, it once brought prosperity to the town in its foundling days. Excuse the traffic. It is a Sunday, but there's still quite a bit of traffic going about. Just bonny, you know. I wish I could have a look inside, see if there's any evidence of a ticket office or what have we. Like I say, if these were just, you know, polished up a little bit, they'd gleam and be bonny. And here's the main entrance. Look at that. And even the little portico windows above. Just look at the brick corbel details, you know, the little the jutty out bits. I don't know what I'm talking about, of course, but you know, you can appreciate it without knowing all the terminology, can't you? Look at this fine column. I'll just put my hand in there to give it some scale. You know, that's actually got, looks like a limestone pedestal there. And then a finial sandstone capping piece. there. And here's a little window where I imagine you would have paid for your ticket. Second class ticket to Ulverston, please. Or Dalton. Got a little bit later on to Lancaster. Or Whitehaven. Look at that detail. Later on, after the official station had moved, I think this was called the Cambridge Hall Mechanics Institute. On St George's Square we are. Magnificent. I've just spoken to the gentleman here. He's kindly allowed me to just take a bit of footage of what goes on at the back here. Arches there, and he said he believes that the railway line is actually several feet below the level we're standing on. So there might have been headroom for a loco to go in there or not. There might have been a loco shed, or it might have been like a covered platform station. We don't really know yet, but now the question has been posed, no doubt it will ultimately be answered. And just opposite the old station are these structures here, which are of the same sort of period and style. And I'm obviously too late for it, but up here alongside the road, behind where this panelling now is, on this side, i.e. behind from the roadside, there was some very elaborate iron railings, but I see now that I'm too late and they've all been blinking stripped out, which I think is a great shame because they were quite ornate and handsome, you know. Damn it. Too late again. Oh. That's why it's important to get stuff on camera, because it goes so quick, you know. Lancaster Banking Company. Quite an elaborate structure on St George's Square, just next to the old station. I just can't get a gap in the traffic. Drives you nuts. St George's Church. And here's a little plan of what's happening hereabouts. Someone's put a drone, give me some drone footage. So here's the square, here's the church, this is the station. This might be the last image of those railings that I was just talking about, which are now gone behind this fencing. This is where I think they're talking about developing what they call a marina, which will just be houses by water rather than a yachting marina, as it were. I think, but I don't know for sure. There's a old reservoirs, I think they are. And there's that three-masted bark moored up there. There's the old station, and I imagine this land in front here was probably the goods sidings, where trains could pull up with goods ready to board the ships, because we are actually stood now on the town quay. I'll just bring you back through the fence. There we are on the town quay. My ship has come in. Another little sneaky back view through the fence of the old Barrow Station. And these two terraces that are laid out sort of in crescent fashion are some of the earliest dwellings built in Barrow-in-Furness. They're the earliest development you'll find on the maps, and they were built by the Furness Railway Company circa 1843. We're on Roos Road now, and in the middle there, in the centre of the crescent if you like, there was a chimney from the loco works. I'll turn off now, there's lots of cars coming. Yeah, so there used to be a chimney here, and I imagine it was like a roundabout, driving around the base of it. Chimney stack from the railway loco works and such forth. Remnants of the old railway sheds and loco works. I expect they'll all soon be lost with the development that's going on here. This is down at a place that used to be called Davy's Yard. Early original structures from the Furness Railway Company. Well, we've just ended up on Marsh Street, near that bridge again, just here, and that dwelling with the elaborate eaves boards has gone, and they've got this interesting steelwork bracing, just I imagine to support the bridge wall, as it were, until something more effective is put in permanent place. And there's a bit of old wallpaper hanging down and the chimney breasts and such forth. Don't know what's going to go there in its place ultimately. And here comes a car. I just thought I'd mention, I'm nothing to do with these maps and they're nothing to do with me, but you can learn a lot of history from these maps. These are good. These Godfrey edition old Ordnance Survey maps, and there's a series of 5 of these which cover Barrow-in-Furness. The one which covers the station that we just looked at and such forth is this one here, 2112, but they're all good of course, and useful, you know, for a snapshot of history. I get mine from Heath's. It's been a local book seller for a good long time, but you can get them from anywhere else if you know what to order. Okay, thanks for watching.